Let's start with Manchester United and Arsenal, which was the biggest game of the weekend and the biggest talking point as well. So I think it was a very good game. I think it was a great game of football. First of all, and being a Jose Mourinho fan, I understand the importance of results. Go there, grind, and get your result. Arsenal went there today, did the job, and they got the result. But the problem is, Arsenal struggled to create any meaningful chances in the game. I know it's going to sound crazy because I just said that obviously you have to win games regardless of chance, whatever. But I think Arsenal tactically have staled. I think they've gotten to that point where there's no next level. I think Arteta has not actually evolved over time. He's introduced a few tricks here and there, like the corner kicks, the free kicks and all of that stuff. But tactically, Arsenal are what they are. They are just solid defensively, and they have tricks, which is the corner kicks, whatever. I think Arsenal, this game, has also showed that there's no plan B, there's no gear 2 to Arsenal. Today, I might change tactics like 2-3 times in play. The Man City game, when Wolverhampton Wanderers had them on toast, Pep changed tactics a few times. Tweak play to actually meet up to the demand of the game. Chelsea, everyone knows how flexible Maresca is. Oliver Glasner, everyone knows how tactically adept he is, how flexible he is. The way he played against Man City is different from the way he played against Liverpool, and the way he played against Liverpool is different from the way he played against Chelsea. But with Arteta, yeah, he plays the same style. He just believes we have to be defensively solid, and we're going to look for a way to actually get something going forward, either by counter-attacks or from corners. They're not flexible. There's nothing changing. You can see where it's coming from. The goal today, Man United don't have a goalkeeper. That's why Arsenal were able to score. And I worry because for Arsenal, you want to win the league. You're playing the Champions League. You spent nearly £1 billion with this manager. And you just think, is the manager on a decline? Is he actually evolving? Is his style actually changing? Like if you watch Chelsea at the beginning of Maresca's system, play at the back was different, inverting fullbacks. After a while, creating the fullbacks. Also, inverting the 2 fullbacks. You know, one being a false 10 and the other being a false 6. It got to that point, Chelsea, where, you know what, let's create with Liverpool Cowie. Cowie came into the middle, being that extra body to help Chelsea create chances. It was always with the ball, progressing play. With Pep Guardiola now, if you look at the Man City team, this season, you see what they want to do. They want to progress the ball from the midfield, half players running off right there, making the fullbacks invert into the middle while keeping the wingers wide off the way. So with Man City, Oscar Bob and Doku stay wide, while the fullbacks invert into the midfield, allowing players like Tijani Reyes also run to the defense line, get opportunities and score goals. But with Arsenal, we're seeing the same thing season after season after season. The only thing that's changed is Arsenal are better with set piece. That's the only thing. With Liverpool, you can see Arne Slot. He plays different style. Sometimes he wants to play with 2 10s. Sometimes he doesn't want to play with a 9. Sometimes he wants to play with a 9. But with Arsenal, it is the same over and over and over and over and again. There's no changes. And this is the first game of the season. And this is the team that wants to win the league. Yes, this is a very big point at Old Trafford. But I'm thinking, as time goes on, if you don't introduce new tweaks, if you're not changing things, you might actually struggle. You can't win the Champions League or the Premier League without having different tricks up your sleeve tactically. This is a bold statement, but I think Arteta is tactically stale. Arsenal have gotten to that point where there's nothing coming in. If they can't win the league, they are going on a decline. Because right now, Arteta is not introducing anything new that we haven't seen. All we're seeing is what we've seen before. Arsenal have not upgraded. They are the same way they play, but they have new corner kick tricks. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the game today. I want to know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it was a good game? Where do you think the fault lies? What do you think United can actually do going forward? What do you think Arsenal can actually do going forward? Do you think Arsenal are good enough to win a title based on what you're seeing today? Do you think Arsenal are tactically stale? Or am I bugging?